A reading from the book of Exodus. When Pharaoh drew near, the people of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians were marching after them. And they were in great fear. And they said to Moses,
Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you led us out to the desert to die?
Yeah. What have you done to us, bringing us out of Egypt? Didn't we tell you in Egypt, leave us alone, let us serve the Egyptians?
It would have been better for us to die in Egypt than to die in the desert.
And Moses said to the people,
"Do not be afraid. Stand firm and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You have only to be still." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to move on. Raise up your staff and stretch out your hand to divide the sea so the Israelites can cross through on dry ground. And I will harden the heart of the Egyptians so they will go in after them. And I will gain glory through Pharaoh and all his army, through his chariots and through his horsemen. And the Egyptians will know that I am the Lord when I gain glory through Pharaoh, his chariots, and his horsemen." Then the angel of God who was traveling with them withdrew and went behind them. The pillar of cloud also went from in front and stood behind them, coming between the armies of Egypt and Israel. Throughout the night, the cloud brought darkness to the one side and light to the other side, so neither went near the other all night long. And Moses stretched out his hand across the sea, and all that night the Lord brought a strong east wind and turned the waters into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites crossed through the sea on dry ground, with a wall of water on their right and on their left. The Egyptians pursued them, and all of Pharaoh's horses and chariots and horsemen followed them into the sea. During the final watch of the night, the Lord looked down from the pillar of fire and cloud at the Egyptian army and threw them into confusion. He made the wheels of their chariots come off so they had difficulty driving. The Egyptians said to themselves, "Let's get away from the Israelites. The Lord is fighting for them against Egypt." Then the Lord said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand across the sea so the waters may flow back over their chariots and their horsemen." So Moses stretched out his hand across the sea, and at daybreak the sea went back to its place. The Egyptians were fleeing toward it, and the Lord swept them into the sea. Their chariots and their horsemen, the entire army of Pharaoh that had followed the Israelites into the sea, not one of them survived. But the Israelites crossed through the sea on dry ground, with a wall of water on their left and on their right. That day, the Lord delivered the Israelites from the hands of the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians lying dead on the shore. When the Israelites saw the great power the Lord displayed against the Egyptians, they feared the Lord and put their trust in him and in Moses his servant. And they sang to the Lord, singing, "Great is the Lord and worthy is he. He has thrown the driver and his horse into the sea."